Okay, video 2, we're looking at the Onlywire tab here, Onlywire Commando. You want to put in your username and your password, and I'm not going to do that this time because last time I did it somebody actually went in and logged into my Onlywire account and had a party with the funds that was in there, so I'm not going to do that again. I'll show you the previous video for that. I can put that in underneath here. It's very, very simple to use though, but I do want to cover a couple of extra things, and that's why I'm doing this video. Okay, so what we can do here, once you put your username and password in for onlywire.com, is put the URL for the video that you uploaded to YouTube. Okay, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to put in the URL for your YouTube channel, and I've seen other people do quite well with putting the URL in for some of the videos that they did via WordPress as well. Okay, so when the syndication went through from Blogger to Tumblr to WordPress, etc., a lot of people have been doing the one that was actually on the WordPress blog, so that it was just building more backlinks to the WordPress site. Okay, I tend to do it for the YouTube video URL. I like to do it that way. And what we can do as well, we've got this description part here and the title here, which is spinnable too. Okay, so we can spin that so that it gets different sort of syndication via Onlywire, and it's not always got the same title. Now, if you don't know what spinning means, what we can do here is we can interchange words. So, for example, discover the key tactic. I could change that to interchange between key and maybe secret. Discover the secret tactic. And I can even change tactic as well and change that over to maybe strategy or something. Okay, and that's how spin syntax works. So it would interchange between these words and these words, etc. And that's how we can use it. Okay, what I typically do is I copy the title and I put it back into the description. And something important that a lot of people still don't get is that whenever you're doing tags, etc., use the most important tags first. Okay, but try and make sure that your tags are in the title as well as the description. Okay, so if you've got a title like I've got up there, okay, so I'm going to put things like automated link wheels and YouTube SEO. I'm going to put the word SEO in there somehow. Discover the key secret. I'll put SEO in that part there. Okay, so what we want to do is put in keywords like YouTube SEO, automated link wheels, and YouTube SEO strategy, and I try and build my tags around what I've got here in the title first. Okay, what we can do in here as well in the description, we want to put in a URL, although we will have a URL here, but what we want to do is we want to put in a URL, and ideally you want to give people a call to action when you're doing this as well. So you can put something like visit website, whatever your website might be. I'll put in Chimp SEO Commando just as an example to get free SEO software. Now we've got quite a lot to play with here when we're doing descriptions as far as what we can do with putting something onto YouTube, but when it comes to Onlywire, it's posting to so many different places that we don't really need it to be massive as far as the amount of keywords and stuff and the amount of characters that we're using in there. I would keep it around about one paragraph, and as you've got it one paragraph, then just try and interrelate with these different spin syntax opportunities here, and that way you can keep your information a little bit different between all the sites that it's going to post to. And in the category, choose whichever one is right for you. I typically use either education or how-to because that's what I'm doing. I've been told before, and I've seen videos before, other people saying that the news one ranks quite well. I've never found that to be correct, but You know, if it's working for someone else, I've got no reason to just disbelieve them. I usually just stick to the how-tos and the education ones anyway. So that's basically how we use that, and all you have to do is click here and start bookmarking, and it will just send that information over to onlywire.com. One more thing to cover: onlywire.com. You can get a 7-day free trial there. You should get someone on Fiverr.com to set up Onlywire accounts for you. If we go back over here to what we were looking at before with, let me just go back to the other one, on the IFTTT, now here, Fiverr. And you can see this guy here, he was offering 4 Onlywire accounts for $5. That's really cheap. Okay, so he will do all the setup for those accounts, but you need to have an account with Onlywire where you're actually paying some money to them after you've done the free trial, and that costs, I think it's about $12.99 per month in dollars. Okay, so what you could do here is you can say to this guy, do me 1 Onlywire account and 3 IFTTT accounts, which is pretty good. Social Ladder is a very, very good account as well, because it's other people sharing your information. Social Marker, Social Poster are also very good. So you can choose between those. If I was to give you advice straight out of the box for using the software, take 1 Onlywire account, 3 IFTTT accounts, and do 2 blog networks for YouTube, and 2 link posts for YouTube, 1 blog network, and have an Onlywire account, because the Onlywire does make a difference as far as getting your videos ranked. It's a very, very good strategy to use. Okay, so between getting all this syndication sent out from and creating those link posts automatically, which is really hands off, all you have to do is upload your video to YouTube, and then coming over here and bookmark your URL for your video. And when you bookmark the URL for your video, just click that, it goes away and does its magic. Okay, so the next video we'll cover, actually let's just do it now because it won't take too long. We'll click over here to the Chimp Feedr. Now what happens here, when you get your IFTTT accounts from the guy on Fiverr, if you use the same guys that I have used, you can see here he's given us RSS feed URLs. All we have to do, copy this, and I'm going to put it into a notepad file and get rid of the spaces, etc. And also, if you click on the Hootsuite, you will find over here he's got RSS feeds in there as well. Okay, copy that, I put it back into that text file, get rid of the spaces. Okay, now what we can do, copy all of that, go back over to the software, and we can put our RSS feeds in there. Okay, so you want to give it a name, try and make it something related to your video. So for example, what I was doing with this one for this video would be for the Backlink Commando software. So what I want to do then, because it's a product name, I'm going to put in Backlink Commando tutorials. Okay, and we can get the feed URL once this is mashed up. So what we have to do then is just click mash up. It won't mash up until you put a name in here, the mix name. So we click on mash up and it will go away and do that. And when that's ready, it will come up with the feed URL. You can see it's still mashing there. I'll just pause while that's happening. Okay, so that's finished doing what it was going to do, but there's no content in here because I haven't used any of those accounts yet. So all it's done is it's kind of mashed up. Usually if you've got some content within your IFTTT account that's been syndicated to these various accounts here you've got with Storyfy and Tumblr and WordPress, etc., then it will show you some of the content that it's picking up, that it's mashing up. So if I go over just quickly to chimpfeedr.com, this is where we're using the third-party servers here. What you can do here is you can just add in a URL for an RSS feed. You can add a feed, then put in a separate one, a second one, and add a feed. You can do that multiple times. Okay, and then click on this chomp button down here, and what it does is it mashes up that information for us, okay, so all those feeds for us into one RSS feed. That's exactly what's happening there, and that's what the software is doing for us. It's just very easy to sort of flow through the strategy, if you like. Okay, after that, what we want to do is we want to take the feed URL here, copy that, and then we can go over to bulkping.com. Now if I just quickly jump over to bulkping.com, I'm going to show you something very cool. With this RSS feed, what we can do is have it syndicated to 25 RSS directories for free. This one costs nothing. RSS Chimp Feedr costs nothing as well. And all we do then is we add the details, etc. in here. But I've put all this into the software, and I've even done it that we can do some very cool things. So we put in the RSS URL. Oops. Don't know what happened there. Let me just make sure I'm in the right one. RSS submit online, it should be. Yeah, and you can see here that it goes out to these different sites. I counted there was 25 of these different RSS directories. Okay, so it's really good way to get your content indexed fast as well. So in here, all we have to do is put in the URL that was mashed up. You can even just click get mashed URL here. It will get it. Give it a title. I'll put in again, Chimp Backlink Commando. You can even put reviews, tutorials, whatever you want to put in there. And put in your site URL. What we can do here with the site URL is we can put in any site URL we want here. I would put in your YouTube channel or a link directly back to your YouTube video. You can put in any email ID here and a little bit of description as well. And you just click start posting. That will go away and it will start posting to all of those sites. There's no point in me doing it right now because that RSS feed has got no content in it. There's nothing being posted onto YouTube yet for the IFTTT account to go and start syndicating. But it's very simple to use, okay? And from that point forward, all your links for all of those accounts will start to get indexed from Tumblr and WordPress and all those different places that it got sent to, okay? So I think it's very easy stuff. What I will do is I'll put a video from the Backlink Commando videos that we did with actually showing the thing in action here, because that one had some content in it, and we'll put that video there. So if there's any confusion, you can see how it works. But it's really simple. Just click start posting, it goes off and does it all, and you're done. Basically you're done. Okay, so in the next video we're going to look at this one over here, channel bookmarks. Now this is really cool, and it's something I want to take a little bit further as well. It's quite a new strategy that we've introduced as far as adding these additional features into the software. Usually we've got our main strategies in the softwares, then we're adding these additional sort of backlinking features or other cool stuff like that. And this is a new one. I think it's a very good one. So I'll cover that in the next video, and I'll see you then.